Hey, what's going on everybody? John Farrell here from funnelvisionary.com, and in this short video, we're going to be going over landing pages that actually convert. How to build a super high converting opt-in page so that way you don't waste any money on ad spends and you don't lose any potential customers. And make sure that you stay until the end of this video, because at the end of this video, we're actually going to be diving into a couple proven high converting opt-in pages and seeing exactly what makes them work so well. Okay, so before we actually go into how to build a high converting opt-in page, I actually want to give myself some credibility so that way you guys actually believe me and trust me when I say that I actually know what I'm doing. So I've been doing this whole internet marketing thing for about 4.5, almost 5 years at this point. I've had about 3 of my own businesses. Mostly I've specialized in e-commerce, but I've worked with tons of 7-figure businesses, consulting and helping them build their businesses, anything from digital products, e-commerce products, coaching, consulting, everything that you could possibly imagine. And accumulatively between all of the businesses that I've built landing pages and opt-in pages for, I'd say I've collected at least 2 or 3 million email addresses. So trust me when I say I know what I'm talking about when it comes to building a high converting opt-in page. Okay, so now that we got the credibility out of the way, and you actually believe me, the first thing that I want to talk to you about before we dive into the 6 key elements of creating a high converting opt-in page is actually the most crucial part and the most overlooked part of any sort of landing page or any sort of opt-in page, and that is what I like to call the BS meter. Now, the BS meter is exactly what it sounds like. So when a customer lands on your opt-in page, you have your customer and they're about to come over to your opt-in page, right? Before they actually land on your opt-in page, you have to realize that there's a meter of skepticism. And I like to call this the BS meter, right? So we have our skepticism. And then we also have our meter of belief. So how skeptical are they of you and how much do they actually believe you? So based on the temperature of this customer before they land on your opt-in page, it says a lot whether or not your opt-in page is going to work or not, and what key elements you're really going to need on your opt-in page. So is this opt-in page meant for customers who have no idea who you are? Are you going to be running paid traffic to this opt-in page to just completely cold customers, right? So maybe we have cold, maybe our customers are warm, and maybe our customers are burning hot, right? They've done a lot of business with us before. They know exactly who we are. So before you even get this customer over to your opt-in page, you need to understand that they have a level of skepticism about whatever you're trying to give them, whatever you're trying to, sell them on your opt-in page, right? So they have this level of skepticism. If they're a completely cold customer, right, and they're just coming off of a paid Facebook ad or any sort of paid ad, and they have no idea who you are, they've never heard of you, they have super, super high skepticism and super, super low belief, right? They don't really believe you. So the skepticism outweighs the belief. But then again, if it's a warm customer, they kind of know who you are and they kind of trust you, then they have a little bit less skepticism and the skepticism and belief kind of levels out. But then if it's a super hot customer, right, and they've done business with you in the past and they already like you, or maybe they were recommended by like Kylie Jenner or like some sort of famous influencer, their skepticism is extremely low. They have almost no skepticism. They like you right off the bat and they just are going to believe whatever you say, right? The only way that people are actually going to take action on your opt-in page is if the belief outweighs their skepticism. So their belief in your product or you yourself, whatever you're selling, they believe that it actually works and they believe who you are and everything like that. And they're not really that skeptical of getting scammed or anything like that. Their belief outweighs the skepticism, and that is the most important part of actually getting an opt-in. Okay, so now that you understand what the BS meter is, now we need to go over the 6 key elements that you need to have on your opt-in page in order to make it convert really, really well. Now, the first key element you need is a curiosity-based headline. So the curiosity-based headline is super, super important. It's probably the most important thing on your opt-in page. It's the first thing people are actually going to see and read, and it's going to make or break whether or not they read the rest and continue to actually actually give you their email address or their customer information, right? So your headline is at the very top of your opt-in page, right? And by curiosity, I mean you cannot give away what they're getting. So if you're giving them some sort of free report or whatever it is you're giving them in exchange for their email address, you can't give away any secrets. So if they think that they already know the answer to the question that you're asking on your opt-in page, then they're not going to give you their email address. They're not going to go any further with you because they think that they already know what you're going to give them, and you're not going to be able to give them any sort of value. Now, the second key element you need to have on your opt-in page is a curiosity-based image. Okay, so the curiosity-based image, we'll put that right there. It needs to actually make them super curious. It needs to not really align with the headline that much. So you're saying one thing in your headline, and then the image, if it matches the headline and everything is perfect, then people are going to think that they know the answer to the question, right? And they're not going to want to go any further with you. But if the image creates even more curiosity, so the headline says one thing and the image looks like it's doing a completely other thing, then they're going to be like, what the heck is happening? And I need to go further. I need to figure out what it is that they're trying to tell me, right? The third key element that you need on your opt-in page is benefit-driven bullet point. Okay, so the benefit-driven bullet points, I normally like to have just three or four bullet points, but there's actually a very specific way to make your bullet points in a way that people are going to really, really want to opt in and get whatever it is that you're selling them, right? So we have our 3 bullet points, but what I like to do is I like to structure the bullet points in a way that knocks down their false beliefs about whatever it is that you're selling them, right? And you can actually learn a lot more about this in the book Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. I'll have the link below this video. I definitely recommend reading this book. It's going to help you out with this entire process. So the way I like to structure my false belief bullet points is the very first false belief that I like to crush is their internal belief. So if there's a factor that they think is holding them back to, I can't do this because of me personally. I can't lose weight because I'm thick boned, or it's not in my genetics, or I can't flip houses on eBay because I don't have money to put down, or I can't make money online because I'm not tech savvy, right? So whatever their internal belief is about themselves. And then the second, it needs to crush that. It needs to say, like, you can do this even if you have bad genetics, or you can do this even if you have no startup money, right? So that needs to be the first bullet point. The second bullet point needs to be about the vehicle. So they're going to have false beliefs about the vehicle. So what can you tell them about what your product is that's a benefit that they absolutely need it, right? So what are they not going to believe you about their product, right? What's going to raise that BS meter where you can actually make them believe you instead of cause skepticism? And then finally, the third and final bullet point that I like to have is about external factors, right? So they're going to have a false belief about some sort of external factor, like maybe, if you're talking about make money online, they're thinking, oh, like the economy's not good right now, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe the external factor is I don't know how to drive traffic, or I'm not good on camera. There's some sort of external factor that's keeping them away from actually pulling the trigger. Okay, so now moving on to the fourth key element of creating an opt-in page is giving them a very clear reason why you're doing this. So I generally like to put my reason why I'm doing this as a sub-headline, either a sub-headline, or sometimes I like to put it as a fourth bullet point. It just depends on how you're laying out your page, but it's very important that you have a very clear reason why, because people are skeptical. Let's say you're giving away something for free, but it's worth, and you're building up the value of that product. You're making it seem like it's this amazing product that's worth hundreds of dollars, and they're going to be thinking, well, why the heck are you giving it away for free then? Like, why would you give something that's worth hundreds of dollars away for free? And so you need to combat that question, right? You need to lower their skepticism by saying, we're giving it away for free because we just hit 10,000 subscribers and we want to do you a favor. Or maybe we're giving it away for free because we're trying to get rid of last year's inventory. Or you can just be super honest and say, we're giving this away for free because I want to start building a relationship with you. And whatever it is, right? You need to give them a very clear reason why you're doing this to lower that skepticism and raise their belief. Okay, so the fifth key element is going to be social proof. Now, social proof is by far one of the most important things to have either on your opt-in page or from your Facebook ad or wherever the customer is coming from, right? There needs to be social proof. Now, generally with social proof, it really depends. I don't like adding tons of social proof. Some people like putting, reviews and testimonial videos and things like that on their opt-in page. That actually, I've noticed with all the testing that I've done, actually lowers conversion rates, adding, reviews and testimonials. The only social proof I like to have on my opt-in page is really just like a Facebook button, or like I like putting my a Facebook share button below my image that basically says, share this or like my page, and it'll show how many other people have liked my page. So if I have 100,000 likes on my Facebook page, then it'll show that social proof, like this has 100,000 Facebook likes. So, 100,000 other people agree with this, right? And then sometimes if you're lucky, one of their friends actually like the page also. So pictures of their friends will pop up under that image. That'll show the social proof also. But I don't think social proof is as important on the opt-in page as it is from wherever the customer is coming from. So if they're coming from a Facebook ad, your Facebook ad needs to have tons of likes and shares and comments. The more social proof is on your Facebook ad or Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, whatever it is, the more social proof that's on your ad itself, the less social proof you have to show on your opt-in page. So if there isn't much social proof on your ad, or you don't have influencers, then you need to add more social proof on your opt-in page. But if there's already tons of social proof coming from where the customer is coming from, then it's not that important to add tons of social proof on your actual opt-in page. Okay, so the sixth key element is scarcity. Scarcity is very, very important, especially if you're running some sort of webinar or things like that. If you have like limited copies or whatever, scarcity is very important. I like having like a countdown clock on my page where it says, only this many units remaining, or like we're running out of inventory. So I'll have like a countdown clock or whatever, saying like only, 3 hours before estimated time before we run out of inventory. So countdown clocks are very, very good. Or maybe I'll say, we're getting too many registrants, so we're closing this down in 24 hours. Some sort of scarcity like that is very important. And I lied, there aren't 6 key elements. There are actually 7 key elements. And the final key element is a clear call to action. Finally, the most important thing that you need to do is have a very clear call to action on your page. So a big old button that says claim now, or whatever the button says. We'll get more into that in a minute. There's always discussions about what color to make your button, but with all the split testing I've done, it really doesn't matter what color your button is, as long as it's, really bright and transparent. It can be green, blue, yellow, pink, orange, whatever, as long as it's bright and it stands out on the page. And then finally, if you guys want to actually go over a ton of other super high converting landing pages and opt-in pages that work extremely, extremely well, Russell Brunson and all the guys over at ClickFunnels actually put together this thing. It's called the Lead Funnel Swipe File, and they put together 106 case studies of different lead funnels, of different opt-in funnels that are absolutely crushing it, are proven to work extremely well. And you can actually get this lead funnel swipe file. It's only $7, and you can get access to all of these 106 different examples. And these are like proven opt-in pages that are proven to work extremely well, not just based off of guesses, right? These are opt-in pages that convert really, really well. So I'll have the link below in the description. I definitely recommend investing in the lead funnel swipe file, especially if you're looking into building your own landing page or building your own opt-in page for your business right now. Then this is a business investment. It's only $7. You'd be crazy not to. I'll have the link in the description. You can grab the lead funnel swipe file and swipe through all of these amazing opt-in page examples. Now, something else that I want to give you guys for free right now is actually my cheat sheet of my 54 verbs that generate curiosity. One of the most important things you need on your landing pages and your opt-in pages is curiosity, like we discussed before. So I put together a list of 54 words that I've used on my best converting opt-in pages, And these are all just really, really attention grabbing words. Like we have abuse, admit, beware, Christ is dirty, things to add to your headlines that make them more curiosity driven. And I want to actually give you guys all 54 of these verbs 100% for free. You can download this sheet right here at funnelvisionary.com. But also, if you go to funnelvisionary.com, you're not just going to get this sheet of the 54 verbs. I actually want to give you guys, I really want to over deliver right now. So I want to give you guys access to all of my different sales funnel templates, like the ones I just showed you, where you can actually download them 100% for free. I never ask you for any money ever. You can actually download them and just model the funnels that I've already built, the sales funnels that I've already built, and you'll get my opt-in pages along with that. And also inside the Funnel Visionary members area, you're also going to get for free tons of different training videos where I'll show you in depth how to build, launch, and scale sales funnels completely from scratch, even if you're a complete beginner right now. So not only am I giving you tons of sales funnel downloads that you can download into your ClickFunnels account, but you're also going to get all the training that you need to actually implement these strategies and build a super high converting sales funnel that generates tons of money. So again, I'll have links in the description for everything you need right now. Go to funnelvisionary.com. If you want to start your free trial with ClickFunnels, I'll have the link below. And if you want a free copy of my book, 10 Free Traffic Hacks, you can get a free copy when you go to funnelvisionary.com and create your free membership. All right, that's it for this video, guys. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, leave me a like, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.